We've done a lot of notes taking this week. We have finished the striking, which I showed you last week. We have finished the MMA. We are currently on the groundwork section. We go to one that you can already see. I believe I showed this last week, but it's literally just putting the notes below each video like so. And currently I am on the groundwork section, and then my plan is to finish that tomorrow and then spend a week to do the wrestling section. After that it'll be the workouts, and that's all the notes done. If we go to the groundwork section, this is what I'm currently doing at the moment. I need to check them because I am dyslexic, I think, and I struggle with my spellings, so I need to make sure they are all correct. This is a self-diagnosed dyslexia. But that is what I've done this week. Nothing much to it. I've not done any new designs. I need to do the thumbnails for the progression to sparring, and then the outer layer of the websites and the landing pages. I need to finalise them and make sure they are up to scratch. If we go on to my goals now. My first goal when I release this is to get 10 people signed up to the Swaino Skills certified. That is the monthly membership, and that is going to be $19.99 a month. If I got that in the first 3 months, I would be pretty happy. I'm going to say I'll be buzzing off that. I'm hoping I can do it quicker, but if I did that in 3 months, I would be a happy man. That would be £200 minus the fees. Obviously got still a long way to pay back what I've put into it. Buying the camera, buying the laptop, buying the Kajabi for the year, my mics, my time of a year invested into it, but I'd be buzzing off that. Then after that, my next goal of Swaino Skills would be to make £500 a month. I'm not going to say regular, just if I can make £500 in 1 month, I will be buzzing off that. And then obviously the next goal after that would to make sure that is regular, so I'm getting £500 every month. The next figure after that I have in mind is 1,000. And the reason I picked that number is because I can live in Thailand for £1,000 a month. If I was getting that every single month from my Swaino Skills, I could then go there and pretty much live like a full-time athlete and not really have to do PTs, and I can concentrate on building this brand even further. But if I'm only getting this on random occasions, I can't rely on it as much, and I won't be able to fully delve all my time into it. I've still got to do PTs alongside, and I won't really have the freedom to go wherever I want. If I'm in Thailand, I know for a fact, doesn't have to be Thailand, it could be Bali as well, or somewhere in Asia that's cheaper. I know for a fact that I can build my business at a lot better time frame, and I'm going to have a lot more better content to put out because I'm going to be inspired, I'm going to be out and about all the time, and I'm just going to have fresh ideas coming into my mind every single day. Whereas in England, not so much, and that's going to help my personal brand massively, which will then help, I believe, 10x my results. After that, you're going to think I'm just doubling it here, but we're off for 2,000 a month. Now the reason I say that is because that is a full-time wage. That means from my course that I've done from scratch, I'm now earning a full-time wage. And for that, I'm probably going to say that is probably going to be one of the biggest turning points for me. That I'm not going to say anything to do with I've made it, but I will just be very proud of myself for being able to create a monthly income, which is a full-time wage. It's not massive, but for myself. And that's going to be a very proud moment. I'm probably just going to say, out of all these, that's probably the one that I'm rooting for the most, because then I can't go to every country how I want and train, but I can do it within reason. I could go to America and live on a budget on $2,000 a month because I've done it before. I can't spend everything. I can't do everything I want when I'm there, but I can go and live within reason. Now after that, we're going to be looking at the 5 to 10k barrier. 5 to 10k a month. 5 to 10k will then set me up to then put money into other investments that I can help improve my social media. I can get a cameraman, I can get a full-time cameraman and a videographer that will help boost my channels through Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and it will help improve my business as well. So that will be a big turning point, because it will allow me to be able to employ someone that can then run a side of the business that I do now, but I know if I had someone else doing it and it was their job and it was their focus, they're going to do it a lot better than me, because creating content for your social media is kind of like a full-time job, and really my job should be just fighting, but unfortunately it's not, because if I didn't put anything on social media, I'm going to then hinder my sales, and I'm not really going to get as good of conversion rates from my social platforms. But they're my set goals for the Swaino Skills in monetary terms. Now, a goal that isn't really monetary, we're going to put here, is I just want to build some sort of community. A community. I'm not bothered about how many people are in the community. I just want the ideas to be bouncing. I want there to be a network, and I want people to use, especially these Telegram groups that are involved within the course, as a hub for fighting to help excel them within their journeys. That's another goal that I want to include. But first off, we're going to take it step by step. I'm not looking at 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to look at goal number 1, and that is, how can I get 10 people to get the Swaino Skills certified membership, which will be $19.99 a month. Once I've done that, that's my first goal done. It'll be then to hit £500 a month, and then do that regular, and then so forth. 1,000 in a month, then do it regular, 2,000 in a month, then do it regular, and then 5 to 10k, which will be when I am going to be in a position where I can employ a full-time videographer to run my social media channels and my marketing. But that is the goals of Swaino Skills. You've seen it here first. I don't know when it's going to happen. This isn't goals that I've got for this year, maybe not even next year. That 5 to 10k goal there, that's going to be in a couple of years' time. I'm not putting any timescales on it. That's just what I want to get out of this course, or these memberships and this business, to allow me to be in a situation and a position where I can build it even more. See you in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh, pow!